Okay, hello? Hello? Hello, V? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, okay, it's there. Okay, for a while. Can you hear me, V?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
hear
hear.
me? Yeah, okay. So let's continue doing this one now. Okay. So can you see the presentation? Can you see the
Yeah,
presentation? Yes. Can you see the
yeah,
screen? Yes. Okay. So we're done already with this one. So later on, after our lesson, I'm going to send to you the activity that was already answered. Okay. So that you can have a copy of that. Okay, V? So that you can be able to study them. Okay, let's move on to the next slide now. Now, in this one, we are going to answer an activity about past simple tense of the verb. Now, again, last time, we're able to study about the simple or past simple tense of the verb by adding only D or ED, right? B, okay? So let's try to have an activity of that. So for most verbs, we add ed at the end of the word for past tense or past tense. Okay, form like called, washed, walked, opened, kicked, cooked, watched, and jumped. Okay, but of course, the activity that we did just a while ago were this one. Okay, these are all irregular verbs. So irregular verbs are also different in regular verbs in the simple past tense or past simple tense of that. Okay, or forming the past simple tense of that. Okay, for the regular verbs, we just add D or ED. For the irregular verbs, we change the spelling. Did you understand, B?
yes.
Okay, now number one. Let's try to answer number one. What do you think would be the correct verb we can be able to write in here?
I
I
kick
blank the ball. Okay, I kicked.
it.
Yes, very good. So kicked with an ed in it, right? So therefore, this one is now under the past form. Okay, next. What about number two? He belonged to school. So what's the correct one? He belonged to school.
He walked to school.
Yes. So it's past tense already. So we have to use the walked with an ed in it. Next, what about number three? She blanked the door. B.
Uh,
She blanked the
he
door. Again?
he opened the door.
Yes. So it's past tense. She opened the door. Okay, next. It blank over the wall. What's the correct answer, B? It blank over the wall.
Uh, it what? Uh,
It
to,
jumped. Okay. Jumped over the wall. Next, number five. Number five, B.
number five. We we go. We was the dish.
Yes, so we washed, which is
The,
past tense, the dishes. Next, number six. Number six, B. You blank the television. V?
You watch the
Yes.
television.
So you watch the television. Number 7, V? Okay,
Uh,
wait.
they cook dinner.
Yes, okay. So they cooked dinner. Okay, for a while with an ed in it. Okay. Now again, V, these are all in the simple past tense of the verb. These are all regular verbs. Why it makes them regular verbs? Because we just add ed or d at the end of the verb or the base form of the verb. Okay? But this one, the other one, okay, the other one like this are all irregular verbs. Why irregular verbs? Because we changed the spelling of them. Okay? So I'm going to take a picture with this again. I'm going to send that one to you. Okay? So do you have questions with this? I have to erase them now. Questions, V? No more?
No.
Okay, no more. Okay, let's proceed to the next activity. Okay. Again, simple past tense worksheet. So it may it may a combination of both regular and irregular verbs. Okay. So number 1 has been given. You broke my window's glass. So the base form is break. So you need to form the past tense of break. So that makes broke. And break is the present tense. Broke is the past tense. And we call this one as irregular verbs because if we try to change their past tense of it, we change the spelling. Okay, V? Okay, next. Number 2. So he belonged from London some times ago. So the base form is come. So what do you think?
He came from London.
Okay,
Came, a,
again. He
came from London some time ago.
came. Okay, so the past tense of come is came. Okay. Next, what about number 3? Not choose. So
He didn't choose.
mm, past tense. You have to use the past tense of that. Is, isn't would be the present tense. But what about the past tense of that? What's the past tense of is? It's was, right? So he wasn't, and then the past tense of choose, that would be, okay, he
Yeah.
wasn't chosen anyone
Choose.
yet for the mission.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Next, number 4, blank, they blank with the committee.
Did they big?
Okay. What about this?
Did
Hmm?
were
Okay,
where?
it's where. Okay. Where? It's an answer. It's a question. Where they, what's the past tense of speak? Spoke, right? So where they spoke with the committee, that's correct. Next, number 5.
Uh, he
What's the past
stand.
tense of stand? Again, so the past tense of stand is stood.
Stand
Okay?
to
So he stood on the table all day. Next, number 6. The birds blank flying or away in the sky. So the regular the base form is flying. So the birds What's the past tense of flying? Or the base form is fly. So the birds flew. Okay? Flew away in the sky. Next, sleep. The verb, the base form is slept, and then it's a form of question. So what are we going to do with this? Where you,
Where you live.
so what's the past tense of sleep?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you forgot that one again. So it should be slept, right? It's in there. It's in here, huh? It's in here in our activity. Next. What about number 8? Our soldiers blank the battle. So the past or the base form is win. And what's the
One.
past tense of win?
One.
It's won. Very good. So that's our soldiers won the battle. And number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. Grammar. It.
Again. Oh, sorry. Wait for a while. Wait. I guess we've lost. Okay. Next, number 9. What's your answer? A farmer blank suicide after hearing the news.
Um.
What's the
Can.
what's the past form of commit? This one is
Oh,
regular. Huh?
I don't remember.
Okay. It's committed, right? So we need to double the T. So and add ed. So committed. Okay? Committed. And then the last but not the least, the last one is he blank a letter to the principal. So the word is right. So the word is right.
Rice. Oh,
So that
committed.
means he wrote,
He
right?
wrote.
Yes. So the past form or past tense of write is wrote. So therefore, it's wrote. Okay? So that is it. So we have in here. Okay, we have in here the word came, chosen, what wasn't chosen, where, or spoke. Okay, V? Do you have
Yeah.
questions with this? I'm going to
No.
take a picture of this and send it to you also after the class. Okay, do you have questions? No more? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, I have to erase that first. Okay. Okay, now look at this one, V. Let's try writing these sentences with the verbs in the past simple tense. Little Pax. Yes, teacher Bear. Okay, let's try to do this. They see a rainbow yesterday. The rainbow is beautiful. So what do you think would be the past tense of see? Let's try to write that on top of that. What do you think? The past tense of see? V?
Yeah.
Going back to our lesson, it's
Saw.
saw, right? They saw a rainbow yesterday. The rainbow is beautiful. So what's the past tense of is? Is a be verb. To be verb that
Was.
in the present. So it's was. Very good. So the rainbow was beautiful. Next. Last Sunday, I stay at home. So what's the past tense of stay? This one is a regular verb. So we just had to add only Only ed, right? So that becomes stayed. Right, V? So last
Yeah.
Sunday, I stayed at home. I watched cartoons in the morning. So the base form is watch. So what is the past tense of watch?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What?
Watch with the ed, right? Okay, with the ed in it. Next. And drink milk in the afternoon. So what's the past tense of drink? That's irregular verb.
Drunk.
Okay, it's drunk. Okay. Next. She go to the supermarket last weekend after going shopping last weekend. So what's the past tense of go? It's an irregular verb. So what's the past tense of go?
Went.
Very good. It's went. And after going shopping, she belonged to the restaurant to have a lunch with her friends. So a go again, went. Next, after that, they belonged or they eat steak, salmon, and salad. So what's the past tense of eat? What's the past tense of eat?
Eat.
It's ate, right? Okay, that one B, okay? So now look at this. Past tense of see is saw. Past tense of is was. Past tense of stay is stayed. Watch, it's watch. Drink, it's drunk. Go, it's went. Eat is ate. Did you understand, B? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to take a picture again with this, and I want you to study them, okay? Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, next, for our lesson, we are going to use the structure of the past simple tense in a sentence. Okay, like for example, for the positive one, we have the subject plus the main verb plus the object. Okay, that's for the positive. Now let's try to do this. Like for example, blank. Okay, like for example, number one. Can you read sentence number one for me?
I walked to the garden.
Okay, I walked to the garden. So the subject is I. What's the main verb? Walked. And plus the object to the garden. As we can see in here, that our main verb walked is in the past tense. Why is it's in the past tense? V. Because we have
Eating.
yes. Okay. So how are we going to make this in the present tense? How are we going to make that in the present tense? Of course, you just have to omit the what? The ed. So you just have to say I walked to the garden. Okay? So look at the difference between the two. I walked without the ed to the garden. So therefore, this one is in the present tense. But if we try to use or put ed in it, that makes in the past tense. That means it happened in the past. That means it's finished already. Did you understand, V? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Second sentence. Can you read it for me, please?
We walked through the garden.
Yes. Okay. So what's the subject? What's the subject?
What is the track? We
We. What's the main verb? What's the main verb?
E,
Walked. Okay.
walk,
Now, question. What is the tense of the walked? Is it present tense or is it past tense? What is the tense of the main verb walked? Is it present tense or past tense? Answer me, V. What's the tense? We are
was
talking
the
about the tense. Again?
walk,
Yes. What's the tense? Is it present tense or past tense?
walk,
Yes. 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 I know that. Okay. Tell me. Tell me. You have to choose. Is it present or past tense?
past tense,
Yes. It's in the past tense. Why is it in the past tense? Because it's very obvious, V, that it's in the past tense because we have ed. Okay? Did you understand now? Okay, let's going to continue this structure, discussing this structure on the next meeting B, okay? So let's try to end up our lesson today and we're going to see each other again next week and continue discussing about this structure, okay? Do you have questions? Do you have any questions, V?
no,
No more. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again next meeting. I'm going to send to you all the one that I took a picture, okay? And then study them, B, okay? Okay?
okay,
Okay, bye for now.
goodbye.
Bye.